On April 8, 1941, at precisely 2:35 in the afternoon, an enormous aircraft began rolling down the runway at Nakajima's secret test facility outside Tokyo. The plane was colossal, more than 100 feet long, its wings stretching nearly 140 feet from tip to tip. As four engines thundered to life, engineers of the Imperial Japanese Navy stood in silence, their expressions tense with anticipation. 18 months of relentless work had led to this moment. Nearly $1 million had been spent acquiring the American airliner on which the aircraft was based. An elaborate cover-up, including a staged crash, had been orchestrated to conceal the project from foreign intelligence. Now, at last, Japan's most ambitious bomber prototype was airborne, or so they hoped. As the pilot advanced the throttles, the aircraft lifted sluggishly into the humid air. The climb rate was poor, dangerously poor. The engines strained under the aircraft's massive weight. The controls felt heavy, unresponsive. Something was wrong. In truth, something had always been wrong. Japan had stolen American aviation technology, reverse-engineered the most advanced airliner in the world, and attempted to transform it into a long-range strategic bomber capable of striking across the Pacific. What they produced instead would become one of the worst heavy bombers in aviation. History. This is the story of how Japan purchased America's rejected airliner and turned it into a spectacular failure, a tale of espionage, deception, engineering arrogance, and the fatal belief that copying technology is the same as understanding it. This story does not begin with war. It begins in the golden age of American commercial aviation. The year was 1935. Air travel was rapidly reshaping the United States. Airlines were expanding routes, passenger confidence was growing, and aircraft manufacturers were locked in fierce competition to define the future of flight. Douglas Aircraft Company had just unveiled the DC-3, an aircraft destined to become the most successful airliner of its era. But even before the DC-3 entered widespread service, the airlines were already dreaming of something far bigger. William Patterson, president